Yeah. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah. Da 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 da. Yeah. Da 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 da. Yeah. Yeah, lantern logic, I shine through pressure. Cold night air, but the mind grows fresher. Steps so clean with a steel core measure. They chase noise while I build real treasure. Pulse stays tight when the lanes get narrow. Years carve aim like the flight of an arrow. They talk crowns with a borrowed bravado. I talk craft with a seasoned shadow. Late night hum in the downtown sector. Thoughts map routes like a calm projector. They want speed with the weak connector. I want depth with the grown protector. Footprints drawn in the stone-cut gravel. Lessons stacked through the long road travel. They brag wins that they can't unravel. I speak truth that refuses to rattle. Lantern logic, glow in the grind. Cut through dark with a veteran mind. Steps align when the world's unkind. Grace spill moves with a grown man bind. Lantern logic, edge so bright. Walk through doubt with a balanced side. Hype burns quick when it meets cold night. Craft burns slow but it holds on tight. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Frame stays grounded, the stance won't crumble. Read each shift in the street night rumble. They bark loud, but the facts all tumble. I speak low, but the lines don't stumble. Ears place weight in a calm foundation. Build each route with the patient rotation. They chase thrills with a short-lived station. I chase form with a lifelong cadence. Wide scan logic in the backstreet corner. My map moves like a seasoned performer. They want shine with the hype made aura. I want truth that survives past trauma. Step with intent through the mid-city flicker. Heartbeat sync with a double-time ticker. They fade fast when the lights grow thicker. I grow sharper when the stakes get quicker. Lantern logic, glow in the grind. Cut through dark with a veteran mind. Steps align when the world's unkind. Grace spill moves with a grown man bind. Lantern logic, edge so bright. Walk through doubt with a balanced side. Hype burns quick when it meets cold night. Craft burns slow but it holds on tight. But it holds on tight. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Tactical echoes, I move through the night. Shadow streets hum with a pulse of insight. They rush loud, but their aim's off sight. I pivot smooth, keep the moves airtight. Mind built sharp in the grind's long hours. Steps sync precise with the city towers. They talk big, but my calm overpowers. I turn small edges into seasoned powers. Double time break with a grown man tag. Each step map where the chaos crack. They swing blind, but the flow reacts. I write my wins on a silent track. Pressure builds, but I frame it clean. Navigate tight lanes with a measured mean. They chase hype, I stay unseen. Victory hums through a mental machine. Tactical echoes strike in the shade. Double time moves in the plans I laid. Every step counted in the street parade. Turn chaos into order that won't fade. Tactical echoes, mind stays prime. Work in silence while the night climbs. They chase fast glory out time. Built from the grind, perfected line. Perfected line. Perfected line. Perfected line. Yeah, yeah. Nightfall pass with a rhythm exact. Learn the rules from a life intact. They shout loud but the moves retract. I move deep, every detail stack. Internal compass keeps me aligned. While they gamble, I calculate the grind. Fast flow finesse in the shadow bind. Every move marks the tactician's mind. Years in the cut taught the subtle art. I read their rush before it even starts. They sprint wide but forget the charts. I
stay steady, turn the noise to smarts. Double time hum in the alley glow. Learn to pivot where the weak ones go. They chase the moment, I steal the show. Tactical echoes, I run the flow. Tactical echoes, strike in the shade. Double time moves in the plans I laid. Every step counted in the street parade. Turn chaos into order that won't fade. Tactical echoes, mind stays prime. Work in silence while the night climbs. They chase fast glory, I out time. Built from the ground, perfected line. Perfected line. Perfected line. Perfected line.
And I'm yeah, 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 and I'm know. Clock spin cadence in my pulse that drives. I thread small winds through the cracks of life. Morgan tactician with a sharpened stride. Turn thin lines thick when the odds get tight. My grind's not loud but the math is loud. Stack each hour like I'm drafting clouds. They rush storms trying to crash the crowd, but I pivot with a pace that the map allows. Night shift mind with a calm precision. Frame each loss as a plotted incision. They joke soft but their talk is fiction. I flip with quick like a locksmith's rhythm. Move so smooth through the narrowest lanes. Pressure folds others like paper cranes. My lane stays clear of the shallow games. I level floors where they balance drains. Margin tactician, line by line. Build my climb with a time design. Every slight edge becomes refined. Turn small sparks into real line shine. Watch me stretch what the night won't give. Make tight space in a room to live. Rivals rush big with a sloppy drift. I gain more ground with a subtle shift, yeah. High speed thoughts in a calm exterior. Mirror my steps in the city perimeter. They brag loud with a flimsy interior. My low tone strikes hit far superior. Snap back quick when the moment bends. Tune my path like a waveform blend. They sprint wild for the short term trends. I run long arcs that the grown man ends, yeah. Margin math in my late night routes. Trace faint cues that they fail to scout. While they shout bold with a hollow clout. I knock small wins that they can't count out. Smirk when I see them oversell. Trip on speed that they can't propel. Meanwhile I rise on a low decibel. Carving truth where the patterns dwell. Margin tactician, line by line. Build my climb with a time design. Every slight edge becomes refined. Turn small sparks into real line shine. Watch me stretch what the night won't give. Make tight space in a room to live. Rivals rush big with a sloppy drift. I gain more ground with a subtle shift.
Vector dominion, I plot every line. Move with precision in a rhythm divine. They rush loud, but the flow on the line. I carve small wins while they chase the shine. Mind like steel in the labyrinth's heart. Every tight turn is a measured art. They speak big, but their moves fall apart. I stay steady, play my smart chart. Double time pulse with a tactical edge. I thread the maze like I'm writing a pledge. They flash hype, but the depth's on the ledge. I hold the course, let the night I ledge. Calculated steps through a storm-lit lane. Years taught patience when the loss brings pain. They play loud with a hollow game. I pivot smooth, though my wins remain. Vector dominion, lines in my hand. Cut through chaos like I mapped the land. Every misstep I quietly command. Turn fleeting sparks into plans stand. Vector dominion, gripping the night. Move through shadows with the veteran sight. They chase shallow fame outright. Built from the grind, perfected might. Nightfall moves with a hawkeye view. I read they rush and the angles they skew. Basement loud but the depths too few. I trace every step like a veteran do. Internal compass in the low lit street. Pressure builds but I never deplete. They shout quick wins they can't complete. I move calm, make their chatter obsolete. Double time strikes with the mind precise. Every twist mapped in the grown man slice. They chase fame but I roll like ice. Cold control with the crafted device. Let the past traced in the city maze. I pivot through while the weak ones grade. They want speed, I outlast the craze. Like the dominion, built for days. Like the dominion, lines in my hand. Cut through chaos like I map the land. Every misstep I quietly command. Turn fleeting sparks into plans stand. Like the dominion, grip in the night. Move through shadows with a veteran sight. They chase shallow fame, I outright. Built from the ground, perfected might.
Obsidian rhythm, pulse in my veins. Move through shadows while the city strains. They chase loud but they reach its chains. I cut through clean while they ride the plains. Mind forge strong in a late night forge. Every move sharp, every turn in charge. They talk bold but the words discharge. I craft steps like a monarch's lodge. Double time flow in the concrete tide. I thread tight lanes where the wild collide. They act brave but the craft's denied. I stay calm with the veteran's guide. Pressure hums but I steer the storm. Every tight corner is a new norm. They hype fast but the depth's my form. I rise precise in the season swarm. Obsidian rhythm, beat in the dark. Cut through noise like a sharpened spark. Every misstep I leave no mark. Turn fleet in waves into lasting rock. Obsidian rhythm, grip on the street. Walk through fire with a measured beat. They chase fast fame, I outcompete. Built from the ground with the grounded heat. Yo! Guides with a subtle hint. I move through chaos with a careful stint. They rush bold but the plan's distinct. I strike precise with the calm instinct. Internal logic in a city maze. Map each move in a veteran phase. They chase hype with the shallow gaze. I thread lanes that the grown man praise. Double time craft in the shadow lane. Every small pivot reinforces gain. They play loud, I just sustain. Obsidian rhythm, I remain. Pressure bends but the stance won't break. Every tight step is a rule I make. They chase quick wins with the fake shake. I move through time with the real stake. You know, Obsidian rhythm, beat in the dark. Cut through noise like a sharpened spark. Every misstep I leave no mark. Turn fleeting waves into lasting knock. Obsidian rhythm, grip on the street. Walk through fire with a measured beat. They chase fast fame, I outcompete. Built from the ground with the grounded heat.
Quantum ledger, I tally each move. Every step mapped in a streetwise groove. They flash loud, but their depth won't prove. I shift precise, let the night approve. Mine like a clock with a season tick. Every angle cut with a mental pick. They chase hype with the showman's trick. I stay grounded, my craft stays thick. Double time flow through a concrete beat. Threading alleyways where the city's heat. They swing wide, but the plan's discreet. I mark each win with a steady feet. Pressure mounts, but my stance won't bend. Every choice made is a means to an end. They rush fast with a shallow trend. I move calm, let the street come in. Quantum ledger, lines in my hand. Cut through chaos like I mapped the land. Every misstep I quietly command. Turn fleets and sparks into plans. Stand. Quantum ledger grip on the night. Move through shadows with the veteran sight. They chase shallow fame, I outright. Built from the grind, perfected my Nightfall streets with the rhythm precise. I thread through hazards, ignore the vice. They gamble quick, but I pay the price. I pivot calm, the reward's concise. Internal logic like a guided beam. Every small step fuels a bigger scheme. They flash fake power with a hollow gleam. I move smooth, let my ledger redeem. Double time strike with a grown man's skill. Every tight corner bends to my will. They chase fast thrills for a momentary thrill. I craft depth that the real ones feel. Quantum ledger in the alley hum. Pressure folds others while I stay numb. They shout for fame, but I overcome. I close the book while my flow goes on. Quantum ledger lines in my hand. Cut through chaos like I mapped the land. Every misstep I quietly command. Turn fleets and sparks into plans. Stand. Quantum ledger grip on the night. Move through shadows with the veteran sight. They chase shallow fame, I outright. Built from the grind, perfected might.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm in the midnight discipline. City breathing like a violin. Strings pulled tight when I dive right in. Lessons carved in my skin like a glyph for the places I've been. Every setback recycling, turning into oxygen. Grind no myth, it's a science. Build my code in the quiet, no guidance. Rivals talk loud, but the timing's off. Like a beat with no mind in the hi-hats wildin'. I've been walking on a thin line, thin spine. Carrying the weight with the grin fine. They try to mimic, but the rhythm is a misfire. Double time flame, I'm the engine in the wind chime. Sound too sharp for the copycats. Talk big till I fall the sloppy maps. I navigate late where the logic snaps. Still shape fate like an architect drawing traps. Midnight discipline, heartbeat rushing. Step by step in the dark, no bluffing. Every crack in the path, I crush it. Turning all the pressure to a clean percussion. City lights flicker like a coded sign. Telling me the moment's mine aligned. Built from the loss I left behind. Now I'm running on a razor line, refined. Yeah, clock ticks off, but the mind runs violent. Now rage is a drill, keeping me compliant. Took the code I wrote in the shades of silence. Yeah, full focus, posture, polish, valor. Never took shortcuts, never chased glamour. Grew from the dirt like a grounded hammer. Hit true north when the angles stagger. Rivals throw jokes, but they miss the frame. Cute little shots with a twisted aim. I move too fast for the friction games. Blueprint free, but I script my lanes. Late night echoes in the metro beams. Future outlined in the retro dreams. Still hold tight to the inner seams. Balanced man in a world that split extremes. Midnight discipline, heartbeat rushing. Step by step in the dark, no bluffing. Every crack in the path, I crush it. Turning all the pressure to a clean percussion. City lights flicker like a coded sign. Telling me the moment's mine aligned. Built from the loss I left behind. Now I'm running on a razor line, refined. Midnight discipline. Midnight discipline. Midnight discipline.
I mapped the block like a career shift. Every corner coded couldn't blur my script. Moving with intention, never burn my grip. Cause I learned from the nights where the terms were flipped. Footsteps sync with the pulse of the grid line. Mine stays sharp like a cut from a zip tie. Rivals rush in, but they trip on the mid-ride. Speed means nothing if you miss the insight. I play slow only when I calculate. Every angle drawn clean, no masquerade. They act loud in the shallow parade. I stay quiet and the silence becomes my blade. Double time breath with a veteran calm. Turn small storms to a feather soft bomb. Pressure I pocket that never alarms. Build each move like a book of songs.
Street logistics, routes on lock. Move like a schedule inside my clock. Every detour turns to a perfect block. I just so clean it disturbs their top. Steps a
line with the city's hum. Read these signs before they come. I've outgrown where the wild gets numb. Now I live whole nights with a steady drum. My stride got rhythm like a tactical choir. Breath stay cold but the passion is fire. They chase noise with a fragile desire. I stay poised, every misstep quiets the lies. Late night lenses in my optic code. Mark small cues in a shifting road. They brag bold but they zip with overload. Gears all ground when the path gets cold. I keep no sentimental ledger. Years made me a pressure measure. Even when fate hits a temper tester, I rebuild ground like a trench investor. Laugh at the ones who sprint no plan. Burn out quick like a glitch in a fan. While I stand firm with the blueprint span. Still draft moves only grown men can. Street logistics, routes on lock. Move like a schedule inside my clock. Every detour turns to a perfect block. I just so clean it disturbs their talk. Steps align with the city's song. Read these signs before they come. I've outgrown where the wild gets numb. Now I live whole nights with a steady drum.
Heatline hum in the grip of my past. I trace slick moves in the slipstream mass. Blueprint, no, this is craft on craft. I lived and grind with a blast-proof lab. I stay low tone with a razor focus. Cut through noise when the air feels hopeless. They chase hype with a brittle boldness. I carve lanes that the night endorses. Quick step logic in a concrete maze. Every tight turn is a test I ace. They break pace trying to mimic my ways, but the pulse shakes like a warp down bass. I calibrate move with a cold precision. Draft work built on a lived decision. They talk sharp with a dull decision. My quiet cuts land with a true revision. Heatline Draftwork, ghost and stride. Shift through shadows where stakes collide. Every hot second gets amplified. Turn raw pressure into printed pride. Read each moment like a coded sign. Carve each inch of a fault line climb. Rival step loud but misaligned. I stay sharp in the heatline grind. 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 Mind on fire with a frost edge calm. Hold my zone like a palm on song. They rush live with a cartoon charm. I slide through clean with a steel wide arm. Still ain't loud but the proof is felt. Years in the cut made the angles melt. Every small ride I've quietly dealt turns to gold under grown man wealth. Late night roots with a pressure pose. Turn thin knives into leverage bolts. They swing wild with a fragile jolt. I strike once with a measured bolt. Draftwork carved in the city skin. Turn near loss in a near wind spin. While they bluff tough for adrenaline, I stay built for the long haul bread. Heatline Draftwork, ghost and stride. Shift through shadows where stakes collide. Every hot second gets amplified. Turn raw pressure into printed pride. Read each moment like a coded sign. Carve each inch of a fault line climb. Rival step loud but misaligned. I stay sharp in the heatline grind. 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 Oh no. No, 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 no. Whoa, no. Hey. Yeah. Where I'm from a mind with a live wire motion. Cut through chaos like a tide in the ocean. Rivals talk tough with a lightweight notion. I turn one step into silent erosion. Break down angles with a coded glance. Move too quick for a novice stance. They chase hype like a borrowed chance. I build wins with a grown man dance. Fast lane logic in a concrete spin. Every tight pivot is a built-in win. They show teeth but the bite's too thin. I stay calm with a depth within. Sharp edge instinct flicks like a razor. Night walk focused with a seasoned behavior. They bluff loud for a drive-by favor. I shift once and the stakes get graver. Wireframe instinct, pulse on steel. Read each flaw that the rush reveals. Double time grind on a turning wheel. Craft my path with a veteran seal. Wireframe instinct, etched in grit. Each missed shot I retransmit. They chase loud dreams, I outwit. Built from the dirt, but I never split. Edge line steps with a ghost hand draw. Slide through breaks with a grip fed flaw. They hype trends like a knockoff law. I make truth cut clean without applause. Quiet flex power in the thick of the night. Mind stays bright when the threats ignite. They feel brave with a half wrong bite. I read tales like a seasoned night. Blueprint, nah, this is instinct raw. Crafted through years with a weak withdrawal. They rush fame with a neon jaw. I carve depth that the real one saw. Heat in the chest, but the best stay slow. Move like a cold through the undertow. They swing wide with a stay set glow. I stitch wins while they overflow. Wireframe instinct, pulse on steel. Read each flaw that the rush reveals. Double time grind on a turning wheel. Craft my path with a veteran seal. Wireframe instinct, etched in grip. Each missed shot I retransmit. They chase loud dreams, I outwit. Built from the dirt, but I never split.
Gravital stride when the weight gets heavy. Mind stays sharp and the pulse stays steady. They chase noise tryna look so ready. I stay quiet but the craft gets deadly. Lines cut smooth like a scalpel's motion. Grown man calm in the heart of commotion. They want speed with a weak foundation. I build form with a long-term notion. Deep breath pacing in a late night hallway. Years taught balance in the grind and crawl way. They talk wins that they never saw play. I speak facts that don't fade by the fall day. Shadow step moves with a steel spine ethic. Thread through doubt with a veteran metric. They want quick crowns with a short-lived aesthetic. I want clean truth with a compound method. Gravital Footwork still in the blast. Walk through storms with a grace built fast. Pressure on the chest but the frame holds past. Bent through fire till the doubts don't last. Gravital Footwork map so tight. Each slow step brings the goal in sight. They chase hype that evaporates light. I chase craft that survives all night. Pivot like a cipher when the beat turn narrow. Aim lock firm like a broadhead arrow. They swing wide with a talk box shadow. I cut clean with a grown man marrow. Earned each shift from the misread lessons. Mapped each flaw through the night long sessions. They want glow with a half-made presence. I want shape that resists all pressures. Time made patience in a still tone frame. Mine stays cool in the heat lace game. They skip steps for a shortcut claim. I write paths that remember my name. Low gear motion with a hawk's precision. C3 moves past their first decision. They rush loud with a shallow vision. I stay calm in a depth incision. Gravital Footwork still in the blast. Walk through storms with a grace built fast. Pressure on the chest but the frame holds past. Bent through fire till the doubts don't last. Gravital Footwork map so tight. Each slow step brings the goal in sight. They chase hype that evaporates light. I chase craft that survives all night. I chase craft that survives all night.
Hey, yeah, yeah. Reverie, I walk through the grind. Mind on still with a clarity defined. They rush loud but their moves misaligned. I thread through chaos with a code refined. Double time thoughts with a veteran stance. Every corner map like a practice dance. They chase flash with a shallow glance. I turn small space into long-term advance. Silent moves speak louder than they shout. I calculate each route while they spin about. They want hype but the depths in doubt. I bend the night, let the rhythm scout. Pulsing to the hum of the city's vein. Pressure folds others like paper in rain. They act brave but their efforts wane. I move crisp with a tactician's game. I reverie, grip on the streets. Fast flow mind with a rhythm that beats. Every misstep, I quiet hear defeats. Turn weak sparks into lasting feats. I reverie, strength in the night. Navigate shadows with a veteran sight. They chase loud glory, I outfight. Built from the ground with a lasting light. Night wind whispers rappers with a tactical tone. I move through alleys where the seeds are sown. They chase speed, but the pace is my own. I write each step like a king on the throne. Eyes on the map, but my focus is deep. Lessons and losses that the city keeps. They rush loud with the promise they can't keep. I move slow, let the clock sweep. Double time strikes with an eternal flow. I see 3 steps past where they even go. They bluff bold, but the truth I show. I pivot calm, let the weak ones blow. Iron mind in the heart of the maze. Move in silence, ignore the craze. They chase instant, but I craft days. I stay built in a measured blaze. Iron reverie, grip on the streets. Fast flow mind with a rhythm that beat. Every misstep, I quietly hit defeats. Turn weak sparks into lasting feats. Iron reverie, strength in the night. Navigate shadows with a veteran sight. They chase loud glory, I outfight. Built from the grind with a lasting light.